I hate it when people come in right during live. What's up, y'all? Happy Saturday morning live. Hold on. Hold on. We got something. Is that thing? Hey. 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 Wake up. Come over here. Hey. Technology. Wake up. It was kind of going crazy there in the beginning, wasn't it? And then yeah, the audio. Ugh. Not sure what's going on there. It was working a minute ago. Hi. What's up? Happy season 2, the finale. The finale. Oh, there it goes. Now it wakes up. Well, come back over here. Come here. Anyway, yeah. We're going to have to play with that thing, right? No! Stay there. Okay, then what do I do here? Got to go back to this. There we go. What's up? Am I on? Are we live? Is everything okay? Lag. Okay, let's see. What's up with that? What's up with that? Let's go to this thing right here. Get rid of that. Go there. Turn that down. No, that's the wrong thing, isn't it? Okay, this is the right one. Okay, what's up? Everything okay? No light. Thank you for the heads up. Boom! Lock force, activate! Activate! Okay, let me see what was going on there because, you know, things happen. Anyway, what's up? I guess the sound's right. Sounds right. Okay. Test. Okay. Happy Saturday, Wes, Maroon, G Keyman, Dana Reed. Wait, I didn't. Yeah, I did. Did I do it? I did it over there, didn't I? Yeah. Happy Saturday morning live. Season 2, episode 52, the finale. Yay! The finale of Season 2 has come to a close, and I'm coming to a close with no cold drip because I ran out Thursday and didn't want to make them drive over here with a bottle and didn't want to go to the grocery store and get a bottle. So that is very sad. Yes, is that, there's no glare? Okay, there's no glare. Anyway. G Key Man, Dana Reed, what's up? Access Locks, good morning to you. Fred, Night Owl is in and out. I saw he was having some ISP issues. We got somebody else coming in here in a minute with the broken key, so we're going to get interrupted again. Oh, well, according to the phone anyway. Ronald, what is up? Decline, good morning. Happy day after Christmas, everybody. Hope y'all had a great day yesterday. Paul, how are you? What's going on? Beer Geek, good morning to you. Christopher Wood, what's up? Got a glare. Hogmaster, Peter Fox, good morning. Is that thing working? That thing's working. Yes, make sure and hit that thumbs up button to pay for the Lock Force batteries, which is still making sure it's doing what it's supposed to be doing back there. Anthony, good morning to you. Mr. Hooligan, good morning. Anthony taking a shot of some impressioning. That's right. Brian Edmonston, what's up? Gumby, how are you doing? We have been filling up on your treats. James, in fact, I didn't get Christmas candy this year for the stockings. So, I mean, Santa didn't get Christmas candy for the stockings. P. Woodfine, good morning to you. James Randolph, already said James. Did I say James? Hey, good morning, James. What's up? What's up? Miko Wolf, what is up? Audio was choppy. I don't know what was going on there. It was weird. It's just, yeah, and then the camera thing, and just ridiculous. Ridiculous camera. We're going to play with that for just a minute because literally I got it yesterday and haven't tried anything aside from one little test this morning. and it's actually having to run through two different apps, and it's actually has to be front facing. It works, so it works the rear facing camera, which I don't like I like the front facing camera on that. It's a good camera, but the other ones are on the back. But when I go this way, the camera goes that way. So I hadn't quite figured that out. It's a Chinese camera, so I don't know what's going on there. I tried every setting to try to fix that, but every time I moved this way, the camera actually went in the totally opposite way. So I'm just assuming that it's backwards or something. I don't know. Kevin, what is up? 56 in Houston. Yeah, it's pretty warmed up today. It was cold as heck yesterday, but it's warming up today again. The moving camera has slight lag on audio. Audio is not supposed to be on the camera. That camera didn't have an audio. Or it's not supposed to anyway. Good morning, KPD Locksmithing. Welcome to Saturday Morning Live. Access had a wicked snowstorm. Ugh. Miko's up in New York. I know y'all are all snowed in up north. Chuck Newell, what is up? Good morning to you. Theralt Lock, good morning. Andy Archer, hey, how are you? Kurt, what's up? And Don's, hey, Don's here. Don's is here before he falls asleep. Sounds like a mirrored viewpoint. Yeah, Andy said, yeah, and I can't fix it. I've tried the settings. It's got to run through two apps. Because the, hold on, let's play with that thing. Let's play. You want to play with it? You want to play with my new toy? Let's play with the new toy. We got to figure out how we can use the new toy. So let's bounce to that. Damn. Nope, that. Okay. Kind of crazy. Kind of wide angle too. So yeah, I haven't tried like zooming in. Let's try zooming in. Oh wait, hold on. We do have to boot up one more thing. And mic switch. I gotta remember the camera's actually following me around too, so. Thank you, KPD. I appreciate that. One key of every kind in the shop. All right, Mike's good. Thank you. Yes, let's play. So what did you get for Christmas? What did I get for Christmas? I got a... Come here. Nothing over here. We were just doing that to see. So, yeah, I'll go back over here. I think it lost me there, didn't it? Yeah. See, it loses me a little bit. So I don't know if it just needs training or what. Did I not bring in my, come here. Hey, I'm over here. I don't know if it just needs training or what. Hey, come back over here. Come over here. Good camera. Who's a good camera? That's a good camera. Who's a good camera? Pretty far out though. So I didn't really bring anything that I got. So I mentioned this in the LPP's live, but so far away. Hold on. Come closer. Come to me, camera. Come to me, camera. So this might be good for. Oh yeah. I might have a customer coming in. Hold on. How about that? Then you can actually see the mobile comments too. Is that good? Oh yeah, it still shows a lock force symbol. Except when I go too far forward. So, oh, whoa. I think we've named everything else in here, so I don't know. Hey. Good.
One question. It's a copy for this. Is the pro.
Those are 55.
Okay, one please.
One.
Yeah, please.
Does this one turn okay in the ignition?
Yeah, please.
It turns okay when you crank it?
Yeah.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Give it just a minute to do its thing there. Hey.
How you doing today?
Good.
All right.
Thank you. You too. Actually, let's go try this one real quick.
Okay.
Hey. Alright, you got 5940 with your tux. Okay, 60, 81.
Okay. One gives me one day. This one.
Stretchy.
Yeah, but it's the large.
3 foot for the. No, I think 2 foot for which one? The silver one. 2 foot.
Yeah.
Does.
2 foot. 2 foot.
Yes, does. 2 foot.
Okay. This one, please.
You want to get that?
Yeah.
That's the one I was talking about. It's a chain.
This one.
That's
Where?
you want one that stretches out?
Yeah.
That's the only one I
This
got
one?
right.
Okay.
And it's a chain, and I think it's 2 foot.
Okay. This one, please.
Okay. Knock a little bit off that for you. I'll just do it for 12. There you go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Sir.
Have a good New Year. Okay, that was still not the call that I was expecting to come in, but he did come in the other day. Who eats hash browns with mayo? What in the heck? Not me. Okay. Okay, here we go. What's that? Skynet. Skynet. I like that. Yeah, I don't know about that camera. New camera named Fido. Fidox. Fido. I like that. Okay, double. Sorry about that double there for a second. Customer thinks you're some kind of weirdo with all the cameras on me. No. Oh well, I don't care. Just wanted Armalite. Just replace that dang Armalite. Just replace it. That's crazy. Just put a new one in. Yeah, the alt mail person. Our mail dude takes off Christmas every year. He won't be back until the first of the year. Arun got him a new 3D printer, by the way. Hey, Mr. Forbes, thanks for stopping in. What's up, Torch? Torch sent me an awesome package, y'all. I got a lot of awesome packages. Did y'all see this one? Thank you, Techno. Techno sent me that. You think Jason has insecurity issues? Oh, with all the cameras. I'm camera shy, y'all. Totally camera shy. You did put a new one in. You think it's the cam on the cylinder that's finally worn out? Well, the new ones take just the standard Yale cams. It's when you're trying to retrofit to the old ones that you had to knock the corners off. Good morning, Willard. What is up? So yes, I had done. I've got an unboxing that's like a 40-minute unboxing because there were several. There was actually work unboxing, and then Techno sent me this. So like, it's a pretty neat little thing here. So I'll show off a few of the unboxing that I may or may not be able to get uploaded because I'm busy working on Rewind. I'm trying to get it out before the end of 2020 because who cares about what happened in 2020 after 2020? So, it's a little battery, little resistors in there. So that's pretty neat. Thank you, Techno. And then Torch sent me this huge box. I thought it was like panic bars in there. Hey, HKS, what's up? I didn't see you sneak in here. What's up, Moss? Well, yeah, 2020 has been pretty awesome for Saturday morning. Like, we got to give it that. We tried to make it the best we could, right? We did a good job, I think. You and me and me and everybody. Hold on. Hey, you. Yes. Like that. Yes. Why are you honking? It just moves back and forth a little too randomly for my taste. But I was going to show you. What was I going to show you? Hold on. Hold on. So, and one thing I'm kind of curious about too, but this is just one item, right, out of this box, and I got to give Torch, I told Torch this in LPP's live, but, hey.
How you doing today?
Good.
I got a question. I called up here earlier. Can you fix this?
Nah, you have to make a new one.
I've called around. I've been everywhere. I've even been to the Honda places. One guy said he's not trained in it. The other guy, I think he lied to me. He said they're updating their systems to the new year.
Well, this doesn't have a chip in it, so if they were all leading you to believe there's some kind of electronics that you got to do, they were all lying to begin with.
Yeah, because he asked me, he says the chip in it. I said it don't look like it's a chip in it. I don't know. And he asked me the year, and he was like, it might be a chip in it.
Yeah.
And that's what he told me, where our system will be down until the thing. I was like, well, I need something. You guys are the Honda place. I mean, come on. You had a good Christmas?
Did.
That's good. That's good.
How about you?
Yeah, I did. spend time with my brother now. It's like the only time we get together, the whole family.
Yeah.
So it was great.
What happened to you? Broke your key?
I broke it Christmas Eve. I was getting off of work. And I pulled it out of my pocket. And when I pulled it out, it was half my key. I was like, what in the world? And that's about the only bad part of the Christmas.
Well, at least you found both pieces.
Yeah, I did. Because I take my jacket off when I'm at work. But a good thing it didn't fall out or anything.
So they're $5 each. Do you want to do a couple? I kind of recommend it with broken keys.
Yes, sir. You can do me by 2 of them. That'll work.
Even though there's no guarantee with broken keys, one may work a little bit better than the other. It's broken and it's an okay break. It's not bad.
Okay. It was looking horrible to me.
Well, yeah. Hold on to these to verify the new ones work. It comes with a ring on each one. You want me to put them on?
Yeah, you can on the same one. That's fine. Yeah, I didn't think it had a chip in there because it don't look like a freaking chip key.
Well, they're hidden in the rubber nowadays.
Oh, okay.
You can't really see them until you put a tester on it to check it. All right, 1080 is your total.
Put Twin Brothers on.
There's 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 20.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you so
Have a
much.
good weekend. Yeah, no problem.
You too now. Well, I would see the thing about it. I'm off this week. I work at the hospital. And I'm off this weekend. Then my key broke. And I was like, I can't go nowhere.
Can't go nowhere.
I can't do nothing. I'm not going with the work.
Well, that's what I came up here today for, to help a few people out.
Yes, sir.
Have a good one. And to do Saturday Morning Live. All right. Where are we at? What are we doing? What's going on? What's up, y'all? It's busy in here today. I guess that's what happens when you're the only store open, right? Okay, where are we? I gotta go. Man, I'm just missing all kind of comments. I always go back and read the comments from last time, so sorry if I missed somebody come in and leave or any of that. Let's turn the sensitivity down on the moving camera. Yeah, I hadn't delved off into the whole camera thing yet. I don't know. We'll play with it. Oh, wake up. We'll play with it some more as we go through this. I will have to. Yeah, thank God. Thank God I'm making money. Did we build a box for it? No, I was going to actually do that. Funnily enough, I was actually going to do a breaking down the boxes live Thursday while I was up here, because I was up here Thursday and it wasn't nearly as busy. I had like one lady come in and buy a bunch of keys for Christmas. Colored keys. Which happens like every year. There's one person who just hands out keys to everybody, and then hopefully in the next couple of weeks she'll call to rekey all the locks. That's usually how that works. When you give the key to your drunk... Oh, forgot that camera's on. Okay, enough of that. And when you give the key to your house to your drunk uncle who's there, you know, you end up having to rekey them. So I fully support people giving out keys to everybody. And I was actually going to go live. Hey, my little thing's working. I like that. Hey, little thing, thank you. I was actually going to go live while I was up here Thursday because I was bored as heck. And then I was like, you know, I should break down boxes. And then I had to wrap paper. And we haven't even looked up front, but yeah, I had to wrap paper. I had to wrap presents. And I disabled the security network, the little camera up there that Kim's able to spy on me. I had to, you know, and whenever I pull a camera down on purpose, I always think to myself, defense network down, you know, that type of thing. But anyway, let's go back over to, hope no one gets motion sick. I know. I'm not really sure about that, but check this out. This is a thumb turny thingy, and Torch sent all. Hey Dennis, I will definitely let Kim know happy birthday. Anyone have a box filing system? I keep the packaging till the return period is over. Yes, I do that too. I've got an attic full of. In fact, I just broke down boxes at the house. What I did there was, so one of the things that I was going to do this year was the Locksmith in the Box video, where, you know, Locksmith in the Box, the stupid ass machines that you see at home, at stores, you know, Locksmith in the Box. And we had to replace the washing machine. And I was like, the washing machine will make a perfect box. And then it takes up a lot of room. And the only problem is it wouldn't exactly fit in my van real well. And then I had to replace the hot water heater. So I was like, the water heater is perfect. So maybe one day we'll do that. Penske Assistance. Penske. SE Lock and Key. Uh-huh. Jason? We're only open in store today. We don't have any service providers to go out. All right, thanks. Just stop you right there, bro. This was with that. I'm assuming this thing was to do this. You know what that is? It's one of them thumb turny things, but it's obligatory siren. But it's handmade. Everything Torch sent is like stuff that he made, and then treats and candy and like these things over here, like Like it's almost like a slim. No, come back, camera. Come back over here. It's almost like a Slim Jim, but it's actually. I think this is like goes around and like hooks something. Like I don't know. You could use this. You could use this for a lot of stuff. But he sent me a lot of handmade tools, and it was pretty cool. And hopefully y'all will get to see the unboxing one day. Stay there. Hey, come back over here. Come on. Come on. Come on. That's a good camera. That's a good camera. It is a little bit irritating, I have to admit. I mean, especially when it starts jerking back and forth. So, anyway, what you think about the, what are we calling it? Fido? Fido, is that what we're calling it? Fido. A garage door latch puller. Oh, I don't think that's long enough. It may be long enough. I think it needs to be a little bit longer than that, maybe. Oh, that's for, okay, thank you for the, well, yeah, damn, I didn't even think about that. Thank you. Is it long enough? I guess it is, because once you pull that, that's like literally right there. So I've always wanted one of those. So for all that stuff, thank you. I also got this. Y'all may know what this is. And this was sent to me. I don't know if this was sent to me from one of you guys. I mean, like, there was no indication other than this. So I don't know. Open Doors 365. I don't know if this is like where somebody, one of y'all bought it and sent it to me, or if this is this company. But it's dimple picks. So again, that was in the video. Oh, and they're so shiny. Hold on. They're so shiny, and I've never had dimple picks. Never really had a need for them. But funnily enough, in the box of stuff that Torch sent me, he actually sent me a dimple lock. That's a small one, but I don't know. And you know, the reason why I've never bought these things is because we just don't see dimple locks a lot. Kind of starting to see them more with a lot of the more overseas stuff, but no real need yet to like go to somebody's house and pick a multi-lock, or you know, I don't know if these would do that or not, but I'm sure if you were skilled enough you could. But those are neat little picks. I don't know, whoever sent that to me, thank you. I'm having too much fun with my camera pet. I'm a locksmith, damn it, not a lock picker. So if this was indeed Open Doors 365, then thank you. I don't know. Thank you. If it was one of y'all that bought it from them, that's a company, I haven't researched it. I haven't done my Google homework. And then I got, you know, cards, like thank you again, Hooligan, for my card. I got my socks. Y'all remember the socks? That was awesome. So, and other than that, I got a flashlight, stream light. I told Kim that y'all see my bag here, like right there's my bag, and I was like, it's starting to, they're like $20 bags from LAPG, LA Police Gear, and I was like, I kind of need another one, because what happens is after 2 or 3 years of use, it gets all like wonky in the bottom, like this bottom plastic that they make this out of, China, starts cracking and then getting everywhere, and then I was like, you know, I need a new one, and she actually bought me 2, so I've got 2 of these, and what I was wanting 2 for was one to replace that, and then another one for tools, because I've always wanted one of those. Every time I bought one to replace the last one, they last like 3 years. It's the Molly bag, in case you're wondering, from LAPG. Pretty cool bag, so I've got 2 of them now. But then I realized I could use the new one to replace that bag, and then take that bag and use it for the tool bag, since it doesn't really matter. So, yeah, that hook kit might work on multi-lock. We just don't see that down here. It's just not a thing. The only place I know of off the top of my head is Five Guys French fries. They use multi-lock. But Honestly, if I had to open the storefront with multi-lock on a glass door, you know what this locksmith's going to be doing? It won't be using dimple picks. Go get a burger and practice. You know, they are... Wes is local to me, and there's a certain amount of Five Guys, and there's one over in this shopping center called Dogwood, and then there's another one in Ridgeland. And I swear, we get Five Guys like once a week. We kind of went off of Five Guys for a while. It's great burgers, great fries, and they give you a bunch of fries. But I swear, we got back on the kick. You know how you get off of a kick of a restaurant because you get sick of eating, and then you get back on that kick of eating? I swear they're out back smoking some of their seasoning. They've got some special seasoning fries that they're made a bowl out of. Because every time I've gone, like once a week, the past 3 times, every one of those employees in there seemed like they were so high they couldn't operate. And it's not really legal here. It's not, you know, it's not a thing here yet, even though they passed the medical version of it. But I swear to God, the whole crew goes out back and snorts their special seasoning or smokes it or something because they are so whacked out. It's incredibly ridiculous. So the point of that is I probably could go pick on their front door while I was waiting for dinner, and they would be too high to notice. And it's not Five Guys. It's never Five Guys. That irritates the heck out of me. It's never Five Guys. What's up, Ike? So drilling them is this tough. I wouldn't be drilling it. I'd be boop, pop it right out of that Adams right lock. Ain't no way. No way. I don't drill Adams right locks anymore. Yeah, or locks mounted in Adams right locks anymore. Wood puller. That's the puller. Yeah, that puller that I think you have one, don't you, Ron? That you screw in the nice ass screws, and that may be a toy I invest in one day. Hadn't decided yet, but it looks pretty sweet. And I kind of want to support that company, even, you know, they're overseas, so it's going to cost more to get it over here. But that was it, the bell. Yes, the bell. I really want one of those. Yeah. I mean, I've thought to myself, I could really use the bell puller and snatch this whatever out, and yeah. It's a very compassionate business employing all those folks with medical needs, yeah. So, I don't know. But I mean, and they've only screwed up, out of the 3 times we went, they've only screwed up 2 of them, so 2 out of 3 is what you got? What you got? Hey! No. Hey, wake up. What are you doing over there? It's still working. That's a good boy. That's a good boy. Y'all haven't even gotten to see outside yet. It's a nice sunny day. Here, let's go up here. Let's go up here and try some. Oh, hold on. We got to switch. We got to switch, don't we? Oh, are we on the... Which one are we? Oh, we are on the mobile mic. Okay. Well, heck. Heck and heck. So, yeah, again, thank you for whoever sent me the Huck kit. So this is pretty neat. I mean, I can see where. Hey, no! Where are you going? Come back here. Come. I can see where this might come in handy for, like, doing, I don't know, like walking around the shop. But it is jerky for sure. It's kind of stop. Hey, I see. That's pretty cool. I like that. We see Carson is out here, and we also see we have a little bit of Jason Reeds. That's right. A little bit of Jason Reeds today to finish off the year. Just thought I would go over it one last time. Hope everybody's cool with. Hey, I hope everybody's cool with that. Hey, get over here. Carson has my Wiser kit out of my truck. You can't see it from right there, but Carson has my Wiser kit out of my truck because some jerk wanted to buy a bunch Thursday before I left, and then he never showed up. So yeah, that irritates the heck out of me. But other than that, it's a nice day. You can see outside. It's a very nice, beautiful day. I could open the door. It's a little chilly. But not too bad. So, hey. Anyway, Tessa, come on. Come on back here. Come on back here. Okay, just stay right there. Stay right there. Just bad camera. Bad camera. Yeah, I'm looking at you. Let's come back to this one. Let's turn him off for a minute. Just got to play. What does the new motion tracking cam look like? Oh, it's just a little box that it's like a tripod mount, and it's a little box with a swivel on top. That's it. Give the camera a trench coat and put it outside to creep people out. That's a pretty good one. That's pretty good. I'm watching you. I'm watching you. Put it in the window, and people who come by and look at the window will be like, why is that camera following me? What is up, lockpicking electrician? Securitech, what's up? I didn't see you come in. Well, you can do it anytime over the next month to 2 months. So there you go. Update it and it'll get updated. Thank you, Wes. Now we're talking about the bell. HPC mortise tap and die. You kind of got to have that. Bell would be good on some of the sketchy Rikis. Yeah. Put a toy machine gun on the moving mount. I don't know. There's a lot of stuff that I can do with it, but I just hadn't, it's sketchy. I'm going to look back on this video just to see how it did, but I kind of feel like it's just a little too weird and jerky and obvious now. I don't know, but I do like having an electronic that I can like berate. You hear that, Google? Hope it heard that. Yep. Oh, man. Hold on just a sec. I gotta do an administrative task real quick, and then we'll do Jason Reeds. Did y'all say it was okay to do Jason Reeds? LPP did a Reeds, but I think we need to finish off the year with just a little bit of Jason Reeds. You didn't get a last package. Oh, well, if it was the Christmas ornament, dude, then nobody else is getting them, so you missed out. Have to fight her over it. Nobody. We had a couple that were broken, a couple. I don't even know if Canada got all theirs. I never heard from King Street or Gumby. Did you get yours? I don't know what's up with that. That may be the postal thing. We thought we mailed it out in time for everybody, but yeah, well, we're not sending anything out till the spring, so you can update your address, but nothing else is going out till spring. Don sneezes this lullaby. Jason Reeds. Yeah, we have no more stickers. Well, that's it. We don't have any more stuff to send out, so you missed out for 2020, because we're not going to relive it. Don't park in my spot, lady. Don't park in my spot. I don't know if this guy might be coming in too, so hold up. Let me do some administrative task here in just a sec. While we're waiting, because I think this guy's about to come in. coming in or are you not coming in, bro? Are you or are you not? I'm letting a couple of things catch up also while we're doing this. So give me just a sec. I don't have any on hold music. Wow. Why are you going so slow? Why are you doing that? Thank you. Okay. Yeah, Rune didn't get his either. I can't believe that. Yeah, you'll get your lock force back. You'll get your point back. Ooh, a new laptop. Sweet. We're gonna have to look at that. That's gonna have to be the next new lock force thing, is a new laptop. This one's doing okay, but I think by mid next year it's gonna be rough. Hey Wallers, what's up? You shouldn't need a notification because we're here every Saturday from 11 to 12, 11 to 2 Central Standard, 11 to 1, whatever the hell time we are, that's what time it is, and that's when we're on. We don't need no stinking notifications. What? Ah, shoot. Hold up. Yeah, see, lock and key. What year model? (2004) Buick Century. Hold up. Is there a black chip in that key? Ignition key? Yeah. Okay, and you got the other end of the broken piece? And it's broken, so you're probably looking at about 35 for that one. Familiar with Fondren? Right across the street from Walker's Drive-In. Alright. Broken key, broken key, broken key, broken key, broken keys. Yeah, according to my reference material, that one was one that still used the silly VATS system, so. Peter made it back! Yay, made it back from the recycling center. We don't really have those in Jackson. Our recycling programs suck. You're very fortunate. Let me back up. Of course we have metal recycling, but like if you're talking about paper or plastic, stuff like that, we don't really have glass especially. Metal ones we do, so I'm assuming you meant metal. I don't know why I was thinking paper or plastic. Whole weekend of broken keys. Hey, money! Hey! Cover Christmas, or start recouping from Christmas and birthday. And I got Kim. Her birthday was yesterday on Christmas Day, and she got AirPods. She's been wanting just the base model, not the Pro model, but she's been wanting some AirPods forever. So I finally got her a pair of those. And Christmas, I got her some boots, which was a ordeal. Come to find out, she gave me the wrong size, and now I'm mad at her. Because of how much trouble I went through to get the boots. So now she's got to go. Trade out her boots, which I'm assuming she's doing today, with a very obscure vehicle. No, don't call me with the Bugatti. I need a Bugatti key made. So 12 o'clock, Jason Reeds. We've got. I guess we may need to wait a minute for that. I don't know. Let's see. There was something else I was going to tell y'all though. Go back over real quick while you're here, while we're thinking about it, while we're waiting. Honestly, the plans for the new year. If you have any ideas, now let me back up. I'd formally said I'm scrapping everything every year. At this time of the year, I'm doing my rewind and I'm scrapping all the intro screens, everything like that. I can't really change the time. This is kind of like my time slot. Everybody respects it, so I appreciate that. We're keeping the same time slot for season 3, 11 to 1. Unfortunately, sorry Australia, sorry Dons. But honestly, that is a perfect time for me to be able to get in the shop, get set up, do what I got to do, and be done. So I'm going to hold on to my time slot, 11 to 1. I don't know about the whole 11 to 1. Y'all remember, if we go back, if we do that music, we remember it used to be 11 to 12, right? And then I talk too much. So, like right now, I would normally be ending this because it's 12 o'clock, but then I started talking too much and we started having just too much stuff to do, right? So then it went to 11 to 1:30 or 12:30. And then I realized, hey, that's just silly. So 11 to 1, we're staying with that. We are gonna scrap the intro screens. We're gonna scrap a few screens. So what I'm saying here, what I'm doing to myself here, is we may have a bare bones season 3 episode 1, like literally the camera, maybe a stupid moving camera, but as far as what I'm trying to go with, I don't know, between finishing off the year and starting this next year, because of these holidays, it's landing like I'll be up here Saturday. Is it tomorrow? Wait. Calendar, somebody. What day is that right? Saturday is going to be the first, we'll literally be on the first of the year, won't we? Saturday Live, January. So we'll literally be on the first day of the year. That's right. That's what I was thinking. So it might be bare bones because I'm not going to have enough time, I don't think, to plan out and do stuff. Because obviously I'm not busy enough to not do anything besides play tubular key dominoes. So Saturday is the 2nd. Next Saturday is January 2nd. Oh, okay. Well, all right. If we're going back to basics, lit by candles and Jason be wearing furs. Fake furs, of course. Saturday is the 2nd. Okay, so yeah, that would be right. So the first would be the Friday. And then, okay. What are our hours? We got an hour thing up there. I haven't even looked at the hour thing that Kim put up. She asked me, and I was like, I told her, and I don't even know what our hours are on that sign up there. If I could force my camera, what I really want, that camera that we have now, that's cool, but what I really want is to be able to turn it from my computer, so I could be like, turn over there, camera. So those are some of the little technological things that we're going to try to work out. I may be able to, I don't know yet. But the format is going to kind of stay the same. We've talked about Jason Reeds being, getting to the point where there's not as much fun involved anymore, y'all, because at some point we've read all the mean articles that I have anyway. I've only got a bunch of magazines, and looking as I go through my piles every week, they're all flagged, and I got flags on every single one of my books, and they're all a mess. And then some of them that I flagged I didn't do, and then some of them I did do. So I don't know how I'm gonna handle that. I don't know how I should handle that. But we're going to handle it right now by doing a Jason Reeds for the last time in 2020. The very last Jason reads. Jason sings. Y'all don't want to hear me sing. Y'all will hear me sing, but y'all don't want to hear me sing. Sings and dances. And I thought about just burning it to the ground today and just playing popular music in the background, but I don't want YouTube to get really pissed off at me. And hey, I don't want YouTube to get that mad at me. From the 70s, I have most stuff from the 80s up, but I don't have anything in. Wait, what'd you say? LL. See, I don't have any TNL. I never read out of the LL book, but I did read out of the most Jason reads is TNL. Oh, don't tell anybody. Because they had better bitching, honestly. That's all there was to it. I've got the LLs going all the way back then too, but they didn't let you bitch as much as they do. TNL was Locksmith the Real Stories. That's a good one. That's a good idea. Grown. Excuse me. I was trying to find my mute button. You need story time. All right, story time. G Marks. Thanks for being here, G Marks. I've not seen you in a live. How did the boy like his Jason keeps an eye on you sticker? I tweeted that I was gonna put I didn't want to give up my valuable sticker. I didn't. I thought about it, but I didn't want to give up one of my valuable Jason Reed stickers. Speaking of, guess what I found the other day? And I'm still holding on to them, but I was going through my bag, my computer bag, and I've set aside. Stop coughing, COVID at us. Cover your mask up if I cough. I was trying to stop coughing. Jason Reed's Locksmith Reddit comments. Ha, yeah. Oh, I jumped back on Reddit again. I'm on and off Reddit. Sometimes it's okay, but I'm back on there for a minute anyway. Control Fido, manually control the music. There may be one, yeah. I just hadn't played with it enough to know. But I was going through my bag, and I had slipped something down into one of the pockets. And I was like, what in the heck is this? And the coveted red dude. Look at that. The red dude. I totally forgot that I put these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the white background. I totally forgot that I had set those in the bag, and when I uncovered them, it was like uncovering a gold mine. A gold mine almost. SE lock and key. We are booked out. We wouldn't be available until Tuesday. Yes, ma'am. You in Metro Jackson? And most apartments don't let you change your own locks. Okay, service charge to come out is service charge to come out is $75, and then everywhere you put a key into a keyhole is $12 to rekey. Okay, she can call Monday and schedule if she'd like. Thank you. The stickers you found are like gold Wonka bars. I know, right? That's crazy. I can't believe that I set those aside. So I may have to do something special with those one day. I don't know. let people burn locksmith points or something on them. Let's switch back to Fido. Where are you, Fido? No. Fido! Yeah, there you go. Hey. Okay, go. Go over there. Go look outside, Fido. Let me switch over to this and do a little housekeeping to get ready for Jason Reeds. Jason Reeds. See what we have on the docket today. Oh, my camera. Oh, my camera. Hey. See, this is the point where I wish I could turn it around because y'all really weren't supposed to be able to see me doing what I'm doing here. But it is what it is. It is what it is. All right. Are we good? I think we're good, y'all. Let's get, here we go. Oh, I gotta go get the material. I don't have any material with me. Fido just did something weird over here. I'll tell you what, let's do this too. Let me go grab Fido from up here. Come here, good boy. Ooh, come here, good boy. Okay. Oh, you know, maybe. Oops. Maybe. Let's go back to this mic. Boom, mic switch. Because we get a little carried away sometimes, and I don't want to blast your eardrum things. So where we left off last time was just reading December articles, and I didn't get done doing the December articles, but then I ran across a couple of things that I wanted to go over instead. So that's what we're gonna do. December's over. That's it. Just it's over. We're done for. We've only got like 4 days left or something, so we're gonna just call it right now as December being Jason Reacts. Yeah, I'm gonna do some more of those. Definitely do more Jason Reacts. We did Jason Reacts with the Jason. Fido uses your face for tracking, so when you move but it can't see your face, it's slow to move. Frank roasts the installs. I'm definitely going to go back over. These suggestions. All right. Yeah, 90. Servicing new change locks. You know, and I saw this one this morning, and I could have sworn that I'd talked about this before, but it's not flagged. So, I'm going to give y'all the option. We can bitch about hardware stores. We can... I've got this flagged, and I may have talked about it before. See a little flag right there? But we can bitch about computers. But I think we talked about this one before. I don't know if I missed it or not. There's actually different colors. So I pulled this book at 2 different times. Okay, now I remember this. So we already bitched about that computer. I don't remember which episode. So we can't bitch about computers there because that's a repeat. Because I remember this article being way too long. And I know I didn't do this one. So let's just go ahead and get started with this one. It's a kind of a long article, y'all, so just beware. This is on the lighter side. On the lighter side. Mary's conundrum. Y'all ready for this? Can y'all hear okay? We're going to go through it pretty quick. Dang computers. This isn't about dang computers. This is on the lighter side. And the headline is, Mary called this locksmith to come secure her fence with the biggest, meanest padlock they had. She also had them make keys for the house, too. That's the top reader. All right, here we go. I haven't read this, so I haven't gotten into the personas. My persona may change a little bit here. I got to get into it, right? Late one evening, it had never occurred to Mary to lock her doors until quite late in her life. A widow with no children, she lived alone in a house. By the way, this is from 1990. She lived alone in a house that had been her mother's and her grandmother's before her. No doubt there had once been keys, but none that Mary remembered. People in her small southern town seldom kept their doors closed, much less locked. The idea seemed downright inhospitable to them, even if they were going away for the weekend or longer. Everyone knew everyone else in this town, so they didn't worry much about security. After all, that's why they had the chief. The townspeople trusted that any stranger lurking about would be known to their police chief before the dust had settled in his footprints. Mary had officially retired 7 years ago, but to fill the empty days, she continued to work a few afternoons a week, keeping books for the local automobile dealer. Upon returning home one evening, she was surprised to find that someone had been in her home, unbidden. She knew because the seat had been left up in the bathroom. Nobody leaves the seat up in my bathroom. What the hell? No microphone. Stay there, microphone. Get carried. Hold on. No, stay there, microphone. The seat had been left up in the bathroom. Can you believe that? That's like the worst thing you can do. Something she would have never have done. Oh well, she shrugged uneasily. If someone passing by required, to do that thing, there was no real harm done. Just put a sign on the door that says, "Come in and pee in my toilet." See you, Ken. There is no cold drip. I'm out of cold drip. Out of cold drip. I'm going to die. A few days later, however, when she found similar indications of an interloper, she felt somewhat irritated. The gall of some people, she thought. Well, she couldn't have this sort of repetitive trespassing in her home. Something must be done. Picking up her rolling pin. I should be wearing, I should totally be wearing, I just realized this. Picking up her rolling pin, the security blanket of her generation, she began to look around for clues as to who might have entered. That was when she first glanced out the window and she noticed her prize quinces were missing from the tree. Mary was known throughout the county for her superb quince jelly and raisin quince pies. The pale green fruits seemed to lose their tartness when laced with honey and sugar and the secret ingredients of Mary's closely guarded recipes. Her entries had tingled the tongues of county fair judges for 20 years or more, bringing smiles to their lips and blue ribbon trophies to Mary's antique shelf. The old gnarled quince tree had become the envy of contest rivals, and especially of somebody who... Myrtle, her neighbor across the street. Myrtle refused to consider that Mary's culinary talents exceeded her own. Instead, she was convinced that the fruit alone made the difference. If only she could have some of Mary's grandmother's European quince tree fruit, she was certain that she could cop the prize. Each summer, as the small, round, pale green fruit began to evidence itself among the dark green leaves, Myrtle became consumed with envy. She made no secret of the fact that she prayed regularly and fervently for divine intervention which would render Mary's tree berefit of fruit. Looking at the fruitless branches of the old tree plucked of their harvest only days before its time, Mary forgot about the trespasser who had invaded her home. She forgot about looking for clues. One thought consumed her. Myrtle has stolen my fruit. And her blood pressure began to climb. Marching across the street, she stormed into Myrtle's kitchen and demanded to examine her larder. But the prize quinces were not to be found among the produce there. Ooh, I bet that was the talk of the town. Despite the fact that all her fruit was... What does it have to do with locks? But despite the fact that all her fruit was gone, the very next day Mary called the chief at the lumberyard. Mary called Charlie at the lumberyard and had him erect an 8-foot-high chain-link fence around her trees. She then called the security locksmith company to come 30 miles from the city and had them secure the sturdy gate with the biggest, the toughest padlock they had. While their man was there, she decided to have him make keys for the house as well. And she promptly locked all her doors. She wasn't taking any more chances. After all, she still had a few jars of last year's prize-winning jelly on the shelf in her pantry. Most of Myrtle's friends did not believe that she would have gone into Mary's house uninvited or would have left the bathroom in the condition described. And even Mary admitted it didn't sound like something a neighbor would do. However, that nagging doubt remained in her mind. After all, any neighbor who would steal your prize quinces... And her eyebrows would climb accusingly into her forehead. It was probably just as well that Mary began to lock her door when she did, for it was discovered that 3 boys who lived down the street had been shortcutting between the houses on that block after school. Once in a while, they dared each other to enter unattended houses, just to look around. Although they denied picking more than the occasional piece of fruit, they finally did admit to using her bathroom. Nothing was ever reported missing from her house except for the quinces, but the incident prompted various people in the neighborhood to start locking their doors on the pretext of removing temptation from the youngsters. Soon, it became the norm. There is a story. There is a story behind this, y'all. This is exactly what I'm going to follow this up with real life. I mean, in the wake of increased security, continued on page 107. In the wake of increased security, someone opened a locksmith shop across from the old courthouse. Before long, fences began to spring up between the houses and padlocks secured the new gates. But the event that seemed to have started it all, the mysterious disappearance of the Quinces, was never officially solved. What's wrong with that chief of police? Nor were her losses confined to that year, despite the security measures she took. Mary lost interest in entering the jelly and pie contest in the county fair. You see what happens? Made that poor woman lose interest in her prize quinces. Now she could no longer count on having her prize quinces ripen on the tree. Her heart just wasn't in it. Myrtle happily took her place as champion, pie and jelly maker of the county. Throughout all their remaining years as neighbors, Mary and Myrtle did not exchange a single word, not even after Myrtle solved the mystery of the quince snatcher. You see, Myrtle never told Mary what she observed from her kitchen window, just at dark one autumn evening. She never told how she stood there for a long, long time, chuckling to herself as she watched a big, fat mother possum pick first one, then another of the almost ripe fruits from Mary's grandmother's European quince tree. She never told how the opossum carried them one by one over the 8-foot-high chain-link fence with its padlocked gate, past the window of the kitchen where Mary was busily preparing supper, across the darkened yard, into the woods behind the house. Mary never told anyone that was her secret. S.E. Lock and Key. No, sir, we don't. So there we go. The real life story in that. All right, let me lead off into the real life story of the deal with that, right? So that's very common. When something happens in your neighborhood or in a neighborhood, like, for example, last week we had, dang possums, I know. I love possums, though. What the moral of the story, right, is if something happens in one area, and especially nowadays, back then it was like you go to the barber shop, you go to the grocery store, and Myrtle tells Mary, well, not Myrtle and Mary weren't talking, but like Myrtle tells, Sarah, and then Sarah tells somebody, and then that somebody tells it to other people. Word of mouth. It's word of mouth, right? So my take on that whole story, aside from it being funny because it was a possum taking the things, is that you see that repeatedly in the locksmith world. When there's a crime, especially nowadays with like Nextdoor, which is one reason why I did that video on Nextdoor, using it for leads and to be able to watch certain things like this. But for instance, there was a dog that got shot in a burglary here in North Jackson in a neighborhood. And again, Nextdoor sequestered off into different little neighborhoods, but they're all kind of attached. And the little punks that did it came in, shot the dog in the shoulder. Dog's okay, but had to go into surgery, so it probably ended up costing them $3,000. But things like that fire off a chain of events, just like in that story. And when those events fire off, the first people to get caught are going to be alarm people nowadays, and locksmiths, because the neighbor is now more concerned that their back door isn't locking because an event happened. In that event happening, and them thinking it's not really a big deal anymore, now all of a sudden it becomes a big deal. And that happens time and time again in the locksmith world. As a locksmith, it's very often that when the event happens in an area, you will get multiple calls throughout a few days over a period of time, all centered in one area. And if you mark, like, it's funny, you know, like in Google Maps, you can highlight houses. And when I was doing a bunch of rentals in the south part of town, I started mapping it, highlighting the houses. And then after, you know, a year, I could go back and like zoom in and see this spotted of all the houses that I'd done. And the moral of the story is it's kind of good for our business because, you know, you hate for bad things to happen, especially I would be in jail if I caught whoever shot my dog. But when an event happens, the security professionals, whether it be locksmiths, whether it be alarm technicians, whether it be people who put in bar doors, bar windows, cameras, you know, stuff like that nowadays, which back in 1990, not really a thing. But the moral of the story is the events that happen in one area is actually quite profitable if you're a locksmith by trade, because you will get called to houses. And I'm sure this has happened to many of you where, like last week or 2 weeks ago when that happened, a week and a half ago when that happened, like every other day I was going to a street over, or, you know, here, like here, street. And like 1 week I was on this street, and the next week I was, you know, on the street beside it. And that's what happened. So that's what happened with Mary's prized Quince's, was the possum getting it, and they spent all that money on locksmiths for naught. So yeah, we're stealing fruit. We're stealing fruit. It's the exact reason you'll be working tomorrow. Yeah. So there's got to be a good way to spin this. It happens all the time when you install alarms. It's just normal. I mean, it's normal when, and especially nowadays with the internet and Facebook and all that, it's just one of those things. All right, one more thing. We said we weren't going to bitch about the computer. So let me let's put this back on. We'll get one more out of the way since it's the end of the year. This will be a quick one. This will just be a bitchy, you know, bitch about something. Gosh, I'm going to miss season 2. Did y'all enjoy season 2? Honestly, let me know in the comments. Hold on. We got to switch to this screen. I want y'all to tell everybody. Let's see, that screen right there. Yeah, that screen. All right. Let us know in the comments section if you enjoyed season 2. I had a lot of fun this year. I did. It's been interesting with all the new changes and things and stuff that we've done and tables that we've named, and Nakatomi Plaza, Carson, now Fido. Fido's not. Fido's over there. Here's Fido. Fido, watch. Hold on. Okay. There's Fido. It's that little box sitting on top of the tripod. So, those of you who want to know what Fido looked like. But yeah, I had a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun this season. You know, it's pretty tough to do. It's pretty tough to do this, and you know, just come up with nonsense to talk about. And sometimes it is nonsense, like Mary and Myrtle. That's total nonsense. But I just, you know, why am I looking through? I'm looking through the wrong thing. Hold on. So if anybody wants to email me, you know, you can email me at SELardenkey if you have any, you know, ideas. Okay, so this was kind of funny. We're looking for February of '83. February '83, and I noticed, and I have not talked about this. So where is February of '83? Okay, this is kind of a two-part thing. Ready for this? Yes, it's great chatting with y'all. That's really the main thing. It's just a good place for everybody to come and just hang out, see what's up, tell us what you got for Christmas, blah blah blah, whatever the case is. And this is kind of going on to alarm. So this is commentary from February 1983. We have, what time is it? 12:35. All right, 12:35, 12:35. This pissed off some people. All right. One of our Pennsylvania readers sent me a piece of fascinating literature the other day. It just added to my pile of arguments on behalf of educating the public. It is a newsletter entitled Apartment Management Newsletter. It took a lot of time to come up with that title. So that was the name of the newsletter. It contains a couple of pages of information on how to cut a locksmith's bill totally out of the apartment manager's cost of doing business. That's right. This apartment management newsletter gets rid of your locksmith charges. Totally cuts it out of the picture. How do you do this? By doing the work yourself, the newsletter says. They follow up by giving you only the most cursory explanation of how to rekey a lock. 83. So it probably didn't even have pictures. And leaves most of the process to the imagination of the unwitting apartment manager. They also suggest watching the locksmith disassemble a lock a few times to see how he does it. These idiots wouldn't put out this kind of information. I love that. In a magazine, see it. These idiots wouldn't put out this kind of information if we were doing a good enough job of telling them that it takes a professional to maintain apartment locks with any degree of security. Of course, if enough apartment managers take their advice, the added bonus from ruined cylinders might pull us all out of recession. But people are being misled like this often, and it is your job to get to the apartment managers in your area and show them how the do-it-yourself approach can be most costly indeed. Let's go back over one little part of that. These idiots. These idiots. Right. Move forward to April 83. You know, we actually have a Jason Reed thing too. We got a screen right here. Jason, I forgot about that screen. We're going to have to try to change up that screen too. So, these idiots. April 83. When they started covering up the name, putting a cover across the front. Security, yo. Who are the real idiots? As a consulting engineer specializing in security, I have usually found the National Locksmith a valuable reference. But your commentary in February is ridiculous. It's ridiculous, if not criminal. How can you possibly criticize the do-it-yourselfer who wants to service and install his own lock, and at the same time publish articles encouraging locksmiths to enter the electronic alarm business? Your quote, I can't believe I'm able to read. Your quote concerning the people who publish literature encouraging building managers to install their own locks reads as follows. These idiots wouldn't put out this kind of information if we were doing a good enough job telling them it takes a professional to maintain apartments' locks. The real idiots are not apartment managers, but these glorified key makers, sometimes known as locksmiths, but never mistaken for a professional, who try to install an electronic alarm system. It seems to me if the idiots in the locksmithing business can sell alarms, the idiot who manages buildings can install a lock. P.S. By the way, I just had a book published on physical security, which may be of interest to your readers, in case they want to understand the technical aspects of electronic alarms. Locksmiths would understand it because it is written for the beginner, and it has lots of pictures, which your readers can color in. Signed, Charles Schnabalk, in case anybody knows, Charles Schnabalk, out of New York, New York. Charles Schnabalk. Charles has a problem with him calling idiots. And then the person who wrote that says, Mr. Schnabalk assumes too much. How was it that there came to be a tremendous number of alarm installers there are today? Did they all learn their trade in college? Of course not. They learned the business either through one of the few schools that are teaching alarms or through hands-on experience. If locksmiths are so dumb, why are you reading a magazine so far beneath you? And that, my friends, is going to end our year of... Oh, look at that machine. Ooh, oh, that's that lithograph. It's that lithograph. Let me show this. Yeah. Lithograph. I wish I would have gotten one of those back then. Maybe one day in the future, we'll revisit Jason Reeds. But yeah, I think we'll shift it to... oh, we're going dead on that. We're going dead on that one. Yeah, we'll shift it to Jason Reacts. We're definitely going to be doing a bunch of Jason Reacts in the new year. So maybe that'll... I don't know about on live, but, you know, on videos. I just have no idea what we're going to do on live. Yeah, it was very cool lithograph. So, thank you for watching Jason Reeds. Thank you for sponsoring Jason Reeds throughout the year. It's been interesting. It's been interesting to say the least. I totally should have had my curler's wig when Myrtle was here, but we didn't. We didn't. Rebuilding your drive shaft. Ew, yuck. That sucks. That sucks. My friend have a spot with what grinds his gears. Let's see something here. Okay, let's we'll jump back out of that screen. Go back to that screen. Go back to Fido. What's up, Fido? You know, this thing's dead. Let me turn it off. You know, I never showed y'all this thing. I'll show this to you real quick. Look at this stupid, look at this stupid lock. I had to get this off the door. It was locked. Whenever you have a locked patio door lock and it won't open, it's always irritating. But this one was particularly so. I didn't show it off, but I did post a picture on Twitter. Yeah. So it had broken, right there. Actually, I had to drill into the door, and unfortunately, the trim was only a little bit wider than this. So you can see kind of what I had to do there. Not even knowing what was there. I had no clue it was this multi 2-point hook system, because you can't. All you can see is a little hole here and a hole here and a hole here. Even when I started drilling into it, I had no idea it was this stupid. Beep. It was that stupid thing. So interesting lock for sure. I got to get a replacement for that. The guy was like, yeah, we can do it after Christmas. We can do it after Christmas. No big deal. So that'll be something I go put back on. It took a while to get on, though. For sure. It took a while to get off the door. Open. Yeah, it sucked. It sucked. Bad strike alignment. It was on a second floor upper deck. So it was probably shift. We have, with ground shift and all that. I don't necessarily know what caused it, but because of how it kink and kind of pulls tight, doing the little twisty to make it go kink and then pulling tight, probably broke that one little part that controlled everything. And that was actually the second sliding patio door that I had to deal with over a period of a month, and it sucked. And now, whenever somebody calls me with a sliding glass door, I'm like, you're probably looking at 200 easy, easy, just because I know. Oh, and it was like, and then that one was like, oh, just stop by. Probably won't take you but a minute. If anybody on the phone tells you that it's not going to take you but a minute, trust me, schedule off a block of time. Thanks, Don, for being here. Happy New Year to you. Yes, we'll see y'all season 3. Or Don, I'll see you season 3. We're still here for just another minute. I want to read over some of these comments real quick. Looking forward to closing the door on 2020, yes. It has been a very interesting year. We're all still here, though, so that's good, right? Most of us, anyway. When the COVID crap is done. I don't think it's ever going to be done. I think we're going to be still wearing masks and stuff for a while. At least half the people out there will be. Rune has been here for every single Saturday morning live. Thank you for that, Rune. I appreciate that. Thank you, everybody. All y'all who have been here. For everyone. Wes, Night Owl, appreciate y'all for doing your thing. And it's been great. It's been great. We picked up a lot of new subscribers. We just passed 7K. Hey, 7K. Thanks to y'all. Hit us with the 7K. Got us to where we needed to be. My dongle. My dongle is irritating me. Throw my dongle over my neck. And somebody brought up one last thing. This is a security badge thing. Wonder Woman 84. We got HBO Max just to watch that yesterday. Somebody pointed out in Twitter, I've got a friend here locally that runs a museum. And that movie, I'm not going to give away my spoilers, but that movie is set in a museum. And she made it a point. When Diana takes her security badge, she works for like the Natural History Museum. And then later on in the movie, when they need a plane, they go to the Air and Space Museum. And her security badge, and I caught it in the movie. I didn't think much about it. I kind of was like, maybe she used her powers, but why would she wave her badge up? Like going through the door, she held her badge up in the air. Kind of like a motion sensor, a rec sensor on a door. Like, I don't know if they had a far field. There's near field communications, but I just kind of, during the movie, I kind of contributed it to Diana having the superpowers. And then the museum lady here kind of went on a rant this morning on Twitter about that. And I was like, yes, Citrine is ugly. It's part of the movie. But then I was like, yeah, you're right. When she said that, she's like, her badge wouldn't have worked at the Air Museum just because she had a badge that worked at the Natural, and she was right. I was like, I thought I saw that. It kind of crossed my mind, like, That's weird. But until she pointed it out, so yeah. Flaw. Can you believe that? A movie has us tricked with something like that? Now it's mutating. Yeah, you're wrong. Go get your shots, everybody. Go get your shots. Thought about watching that last night, 2.5 hours. Oh, in Nashville. The hell, Nashville. In case you didn't know, they blew up a RV with a recorded message saying everybody get out. At least they did that. Like, I think they were going after the AT&T building for some reason. They must have not, I don't know, had an issue with the operator or something. But that was just super weird to happen on a Christmas morning, and then the RV was broadcasting, evacuate, there's a bomb, blow up, run. So thank God whoever decided to do that did that, and maybe some people got out of there because of that. No, I don't think anybody was killed, luckily. So the new Ghostbuster has a shot of a locksmith with keys shaking during an earthquake. Yeah, Kim's always said if we have a major earthquake here, we're not coming to the shop. We don't want to know. Yeah. Rumor had someone had an issue with the business and didn't want to hurt people. I mean, that's got to be what it was. Obviously, they wouldn't have had a pre-recorded message saying evacuate if they wanted to hurt people. They would have just done it. So, thank goodness for that. Sucks to be Nashville. What I was kind of worried about, though, right after that, I was like, wait, is this about to be a chain reaction? I think everybody was like, wait a minute, is this some kind of widespread thing? But luckily it seems to be isolated, just whack jobs. Masks are going to be necessary for at least another year in the U.S. Yep, that they will. But we're going to go ahead and get signed off now. I hate to do it. We're going to say goodbye to Season 2. It's been a fun damn ride. What do y'all think? Y'all already said you think that. I'll go back over the comments and read them all whenever they resolve. But I've had a lot of fun doing it as far into Season 1. 52 episodes. I pulled it off. I'm so proud of myself. We nailed every single Saturday of 2020. If nothing else, we nailed every single Saturday. Had a few glitches here and there, but I'm proud of myself just a little bit for knocking out everyone. First time that I've done every Saturday. Of course, last year we didn't hit them all. So, Season 3, every Saturday? Should we? We're not bored yet. I don't want to bore y'all because, we still float around 50 to 60 people. So, as long as y'all aren't bored, if I see the numbers dropping, if I don't see any, we'll consider it. But as far as I know, Season 3, every Saturday, 11 to 1, Central Standard Time. Season 3. Going into our third gen. Pretty neat. Had a great year. Appreciate everybody who's here, who comments, who chats on Saturday Morning Live. I'm glad we were able to send out goodies to everybody this year. I hope y'all enjoyed all those. Thank you for everybody who sent me goodies. You know who you are. Hold on. You know who you are. Yeah. Good Fido. That's a good Fido. We are missing one light. What are we missing? We're missing something? We're not missing something. Oh, yeah, the explosion at the steel mill. Gummy, I was going to ask y'all about that. The right after that, there was an explosion at the steel mill. But that, I kind of assumed that was an accident, just a weird timing. Weird timing for that to happen. Was anybody hurt in that? Like, was anybody there? It was Christmas Day, so I don't know. Hope not. Hope not. We are missing the thumbs down trolls. Yeah, it was an accident, but nobody was, nobody was hurt, killed, or anything like that. Hope not. That would not make for a good Christmas. No injuries, slag pit. Okay, well, that's good. That's good. There was only like 3 or 4 injuries during that one in Nashville. So again, he's a whack job for doing it, but at least he warned people. At least he didn't want human problems. So yes, make sure before you go to smash that like button. I am now going to start. Actually, I've got to do Zoom with my mother. Which I'm going to do at home. I'm leaving early today. I'm leaving in about an hour. So, hey, to enjoy the rest of my weekend. But the enjoyment of the rest of my week is going to be rewind. Rewind to wrap up 2020. Rewind, which I've kind of forced myself to do every year. Have no idea how I want to put that one together yet. That's just one of those things where I gotta think. Last year it took me literally a month to do, and this year I'm down to a week with no planning yet. So let's see what Jason can pull out of it before next Saturday. There will be a rewind. I have to promise it because I have to do it before Friday. So expect rewind 2020. Just a dumpster fire, right? just a dumpster with a mask on it on fire. That's it. Be done with it, Jason. But yeah, no, I'm gonna try to come up with something a little more creative than that. And again, I appreciate all y'all who are here. 12:57, ending it on time. Happy New Year to y'all. Aside from that, let me say it live. Yeah, I hope y'all have a great New Year. Be safe if you go out. We don't go out, so we are not gonna. We don't ever go out. We don't ever go out. Thought the move on from GS was the injury one. Yeah, we definitely don't go out for. We've never been one to go out. Just stay off the road. If and especially now. I mean, who wants to go to a bar and get cooties? So we're just gonna sit quietly in our house and let our dogs play with toys and watch Wonder Woman 84 again. Since we paid for HBO Max. Since we paid for it. Yes, disinfect. Hey, everyone. Gary, you were just in time to tell everybody to disassemble. Or to be here to see everybody disassemble. We are done with Season 2. Locksmiths. Lockforce. Disassemble for Season 2. Saturday Morning Love. We'll miss you. You've been fun. But it's time, as always, for things to end. And that's what we're doing. Season 2. Episode 52. Hundreds of hours. Not necessarily. What is that? 102 hours? 52 episodes, 104 hours. 104 hours of physical filming. And that's not even counting prep time and all that. So that's it. Season 2, 2020. You're out of here. Can't wait for y'all to see Rewind. Can't wait for me to see Rewind because I don't know what I'm doing. So, thanks for being here as always. And we will see you in the 2021 Season 3